Hello everybody and welcome to studio. We are so happy and blessed to be joined by Christopher Crozier with Pacific Sotheby's International Realty. Now Chris, we've done a lot of amazing homes all over San Diego with you, but you have a new opportunity in Cielo, in Rancho Santa Fe. Give us an overview of this property.
What can I say? It's a pretty cool Tuscan-inspired home. Single-story living. Everybody's looking for single stories nowadays. And this house pretty much has all of that going on. It has a pool in the backyard, you have views to the east, it's turnkey, and you're near the gate. This one here, it's a little more conveniently located, and since I'm a car guy, it has 4-car garage.
There we go. Enough said. I'm just kidding. We got more about the home and especially about the community. What's awesome about Cielo is you have your own shopping center. You have one of the largest community pools I think we've seen in any of these beautiful gated communities.
It's huge.
Tennis courts and all sorts of stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And there is actually a park. I don't know if you've been to that. Really, right down the street, once you come into the gate, at the very end, there's a park there. There's actually a rock wall there. So I don't know if you climbed it. I didn't.
I haven't, but I think I might have to go do that now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's a great destination home. A property like this, I kind of label them that way because after you're done working hard and all the noise and hustle and bustle, you go in the gate, you go home, and it's quiet.
There's so much to do, but the key is this is a relaxing community. It's a peaceful community, but you're still able to connect to all the different parts of San Diego easily.
No, absolutely. And, virtually everybody in there has their own pool. The pool for the community is literally the biggest one I personally seen. But the backyard ambiance that this property provides, you have a pool, you have a waterfall, you have a hot tub, you have a pavilion, you have outside cooking, and you have a little bit of yard space as well. So it's nice, private with an open space where you have a view and very able to relax.
What's also amazing about this home is the zip code. You are in Rancho Santa Fe. Give everybody out there an overview of Rancho Santa Fe and that lifestyle for people that may not be from San Diego.
This is definitely a great opportunity at the price point. So we're listed at 1.9. And to get in the ranch, it's really, really difficult to get in there below $2 million. This is a single family home, over 4,500 square feet, 4 bedrooms, an office, a pool, loft area, a big driveway, security, it has it all. And for under $2 million, that is a bargain.
Very nice. Well, thank you as always for coming in studio.
Absolutely.
Everybody out there, get in touch with Chris today. All of his information is on the screen, and I look forward to seeing what you have next. Maybe we go to that rock wall.
Maybe.
We'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Hello everybody and welcome to studio. We are so happy to be joined by Brian Carlson with AARE Real Estate here in sunny San Diego. And today we're talking about success. You sold a home in 4 days. What do you attribute that success to?
Marketing. Really the launch. I brought a gentleman in with me, Robert Sizer, also with AARE, who has a really great launching program. As far as hiring the right people to come in, that we have the photographers. We take photos at the right time of day. We did a twilight photos with the sunset in the background. We had a bird's eye view with the drones. So it was very important to make sure the staging was right. We also, AARE, we have our own stager there. I also attribute to my clients, the sellers, because they were very cooperative, and anything we suggest, they did it. They really did. They were very, very helpful in this. So we basically took about 10 days for to prepare the property. We launched it on a Thursday. We had open houses on Saturday and Sunday. We were in escrow on Monday. So it was 4 days on the market. From start to finish, 29 days to close, and from the day it launched. So that's pretty remarkable.
And that's the key. You want to create excitement. You want to create energy around any property that's hitting the market. One great thing about AARE and your company is you have a ton of support as well. Talk a little bit about how your brokerage and you are able to team up to make such a powerful team overall for your buyers and sellers.
The resources are definitely advantageous at AARE because we have everything that you can possibly want in real estate. I mean, I do residential, commercial, manufactured homes, property management, anything that you want in real estate, we have the resources.
For everybody that's watching right now in their living room, why they should hire you to help sell their property, their friend's property, their brother-in-law's property, whoever it is, what would you say to that person watching?
I would say if you want to get your home sold and you want to get full price and you want to have it done quick, you need to give me a call. I have to take a look at the property, of course, and I'll give you all the tips and tricks of how to list and sell your home, quickly. So give me a call, invite me out to your property, and I will absolutely do everything I can to make sure that you do happy. Win, win, win. That's my motto. We want to make sure that you're happy and everybody's happy.
Very nice.
Amen.
There you have it, everybody. All of Brian's contact information is on the screen right now. Make sure you give him a call, sell your home quick, get top dollar, refer a friend. Thank you so much for coming in studio, and I look forward to seeing what you have next.
Awesome. Yeah. Bye, guys.
Hello everybody and welcome to studio. We are so happy to be joined by Monica Cahey with an all new opportunity on the market in San Alejo, an epic community. I love San Alejo for the hiking, but before we get into the community, give us an overview of this property.
It is just under 3,400 square feet, it's 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, located in the San Alejo Hills community in San Marcos.
Now Monica, what makes this home special?
This home is special because it offers a first floor guest suite with a full bath. The spacious master bedroom has a private retreat, and there is a large Jack and Jill bedroom with a bath combo. Also, there's a tandem garage that allows enough room for a man cave.
Give us an overview of some of the entertaining spaces.
This home has an amazing backyard. It has a fireplace, seating area, great for entertaining, has a hot tub, and room for a pool.
As we wrap up, the community's just as great. What do you love about the community of San Alejo?
The community of San Alejo is great because it has a center village where people gather with family, friends. The Homeowners Association puts on events quite often. And this home in particular is in a gated community in the neighborhood of Severn, and it is close to all the walking trails, hiking, close to Quest Haven Park, and it's just amazing. It's perfect.
It is. It's perfect. It's waiting for you. Everybody give Monica a call today because the property shouldn't last long in a community like this with all the amenities you're getting. Thank you as always for coming in studio, and I know I'll see you again soon.
Thank you, Ty.
Specializing in properties around the world and here in San Diego, Pacific Sotheby's International Realty provides exceptional service, in-depth market knowledge, and unmatched marketing opportunities to buyers and sellers. The Sotheby's brand understands the importance of lifestyle in your search for the perfect home. Whether you're looking to buy internationally or locally, our industry-leading agents are prepared to meet your real estate objectives. Let Pacific Sotheby's lead the way for your search in the extraordinary.
Hi, welcome back to the studio. With me today, I have Kimberly Simmons from Fathom Realty. Kim, thanks so much for coming in. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Thank you for having me.
You should be feeling great because you are breaking records in Carlsbad. That's what we're talking about today. I would love to know just a little bit about what you do for that community.
Absolutely. I'm very excited. As of this month, December 2019, I personally broke records for per square foot sale price. Very excited about it. Got my clients almost $150 more per square foot than the previous record before.
Wow.
So Coastal Carlsbad, pretty exciting.
And the community of Carlsbad is just exploding. I would love to know just a little bit about that community and what you have to offer there.
Well, Carlsbad actually offers a lot in itself. It's pretty self-explanatory. They've got great beaches, great community housing, a great downtown feel. If you want the beach atmosphere and a laid-back lifestyle that's not as crowded as San Diego and more of your southern towns, Carlsbad's definitely a place to be.
And you make this experience very unique. I want to hear more about your First Responders First rewards program.
I love that program. I started it this year in 2019. I am married to a police officer, so I know how much the first responder community gives to their community. So as buyers, for example, you're going to get money back at closing, or you can get money towards your closing costs, which help just for giving and serving your community and the service that you provide.
That is so amazing. Giving back to the community, giving back to the first responders who give so much to us. You don't really hear about these kinds of rewards programs, community outreach from real estate agents. You don't hear about that very often.
They deserve it. I know firsthand how much they give to their community and how can I professionally give back to them outside of my home and the support of my husband. And that was a perfect fit for me.
If you are looking to buy or sell in the North County community, especially if you're a first responder, contact Kimberly Simmons with Fathom Realty and she will take amazing care of you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We are here in beautiful San Diego, and here today with us is Gary Morrison, an adjunct professor with USD, a retired chief of police with the Carlsbad PD, and perhaps most importantly, a wonderful man and client of mine.
Appreciate that.
What inspired you to go into the law enforcement and serve the community in that way?
Yeah, you know, for me, I always wanted a bit of a dynamic career, and so it's a little self-centered in that perspective. And I started out in electrical engineering, but that wasn't my cup of tea. And I had a couple of good friends who were police officers, and I actually started with the Long Beach Police Department. And then also giving back to the community, I really love. It's a people business, law enforcement, and so working with the public and this community and helping people ensure safety is a big deal.
Now, what about for us parents? Any tips that you can give us to help prepare our children for times when we may not be present with them?
Form a relationship with that kid right away, you know, and make them feel trusted and valued to where they can bring those problems and issues to you. They have complicated lives. Life was a lot simpler for us. We didn't have social media, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have texting and all that other stuff that they have to deal with every day, plus going to school, plus sports, plus student affairs. So I think having that relationship with a kid is most important first and foremost. Then I think also what I saw was empowering them to really feel it's cool to step up. You know, I know for me growing up, it was never cool to say anything, you know, just stay out of it. And I think making them feel like, hey, if you are getting bullied, tell somebody. You know, if you see somebody else getting bullied, say something. Staying away from drugs and alcohol, but give them a long-term perspective. If you partake in these things that may hurt you, probably will hurt you long-term in your life.
Now, as an ex-chief of police, when you hear the word San Diego, America's finest city, what does that mean to you?
To me, it means safety, it means quality of life, it means being able to go out and what I want to do over the course of a day. I'm not going to be impeded or am I going to be safe while I'm doing it? So I always thought, for me, again, San Diego, an American safest city, and the San Diego region, if you will, people feel safe. They feel like they could go out and do what they have to do and return home safely to their families, and it's a good feeling.
Well, thank you so much
Absolutely.
for being here and
My
sharing
honor.
all of your
Pleasure.
insights and all of your years of service as well to our community, everything. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Haley.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to studio. We are so happy to be joined by the entire Pfeiffer Real Estate team. We got to start with the team leader. How did this team come together, and what do you love so much about all these ladies here?
Oh my gosh, well, we don't have enough time for me to go over everything, but honestly, for me, every real estate transaction is a collaboration. And as a 10-year agent, I realized that I myself didn't have the support that I felt I needed. And so it occurred to me that the perfect way to work in real estate is to collaborate with a team. So I handpicked each and every one of these girls, and I'm very excited to introduce them as my teammates. And we have so much that we're excited to share with the world.
Very nice. And as you say, excitement. Lisa, you know we're coming to you. With that smile on your face right now, I got to ask you, what do you love and enjoy about real estate?
Well, Ty, I love all aspects of real estate, but prior to my real estate career, I was an educator for over 20 years.
And with that, both in education and in real estate, I just love helping people learn new things. Although I enjoy working with buyers and sellers, I really enjoy working with that first-time home buyer. There's nothing better than to work with a client and help them all through the process and try to alleviate some of the stress that they are going to feel along the way.
Very nice. And Gina, what would you say qualifies you in particular to help people purchase or sell real estate here in this market?
Well, I believe that my past personal and professional experiences have made me uniquely qualified to sell in this market. Professionally, I was a wedding photographer for many years, and I believe the success of my business was due to the customer-centric approach that I took. Each client is very different, and you really need to listen and ask good questions to understand what their wants and needs are.
Very nice. And Kim, we see you smiling there, so we gotta come to you next. What is it about your experience in real estate that can help so many buyers and sellers out there? And maybe you have a challenge, a story that you can give everybody out there that you helped a buyer or a seller kind of get through.
I have over 15 years of experience as a real estate agent, as well as a background in lending. But I think that with my experience, I've learned to stay very calm because I know things just happen to work out how they're supposed to. So I have an example of one couple that moved here from Phoenix, Arizona. They were just starting a family. They were obviously shocked with the price here in San Diego, so that was the first hurdle. The second thing is they have a child on the way. They looked at the homes, and plenty of homes here, but thought about all the remodeling that they'd have to do. Well, long and behold, everything happens for a reason. They found the perfect home for them. They kind of got over the sticker shock. And today, fast forward 4 years, they now have $200,000 equity in their home. So they're very happy and very appreciative.
And they're living in sunny San Diego. No better place in the world. As we wrap things up here, ladies, whatever your parting words are for them, Erin, the floor is yours.
Well, if you're looking for a group of passionate, experienced, educated, and eager women to work with you, alongside of you, to help you achieve your real estate dreams, give us a call. We've got so much to offer. There's so much I didn't get to mention today, but honestly, we are eager to help you, and we are eager to give you the opportunity to reach all your real estate goals.
Very nice. Thank you, ladies, for coming in studio.
Thank you.
They're really only a phone call away. The number's right there on your screen.
Specializing in luxury properties around the world and here in San Diego, Pacific Sotheby's International Realty is recognized as the industry leader when it comes to fulfilling your real estate goals. With more than 670 offices across 49 countries, the Sotheby's International Realty brand offers a wide collection of luxury homes, estates, and properties for sale around the world. Connect with an agent today by visiting PacificSotheby'sRealty.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to studio. We are so happy to be joined by Aaron with Fathom Real Estate. And you guys all know Aaron by now because he's all over television and he's all over Southern California helping people both buy and sell real estate. Today, we're talking about for sale by owners, the disadvantages. Aaron, I'll let you dive right in. Give us some of those disadvantages for people out there trying to sell their own property.
Well, for one thing, there's only one alleged upside, and that's more money in your pocket. You figure, I'm gonna sell my property myself. I'm a FSBO, F-S-B-O. We call them FSBOs in the biz, right? I'm a FSBO. I'm smarter than all those dumb, useless realtors. And instead of paying them, I'm gonna do the whole transaction myself, all the documentation, all the correspondence, and save $10,000 to $15,000 in Southern California. The disadvantages hugely outweigh that. There's just a litany of things. For one thing, even though a lot of FSBOs think they're not going to pay any agents, they at the very least probably have to pay for a buyer's agent because, again, most buyers are going to want to work with an agent that looks out for their best interest. They're probably going to get less money for the property. They're going to have poor marketing, poor media. They're going to shoot photos on their iPhone without proper exposure, without proper post-production. Unlike someone like me, I do spectacular professional photography and videography to represent that property online the best, right? They're going to do that themselves. If you can't bring in multiple buyers by having that red hot light speed correspondence, and you can't get that multiple counteroffer out to multiple buyers that plays that sales mind game and makes them want to write a higher offer, you're just losing on multiple grounds. There's also legal risks. There's a disproportionately higher amount of lawsuits involved with FSBOs because they don't have a fiduciary licensed by the state that looks out for the legal interests and understands the pitfalls that happen, especially during escrow. And then finally, managing that escrow. It is just an absolute chess match, bloodbath to the death. And those are the main drawbacks.
In your words, how can people avoid some of those disadvantages?
Well, first and foremost, if you can carve out those countless hours per week to do all that correspondence, both during the purchase process, but also escrow for that matter, if you can do spectacular media, if you can have somebody handle all these countless hours of work on your own, awesome. More power to you. And if you want, call me up. I'll do your media for free just to shake your hand and meet you and give you some advice. I won't have you sign a contract or anything. And if you need help, by the way, 90% of FSBOs go to agents anyways, because agents like myself work exceedingly hard for that seller's best interest. But at the end of the day, an agent like myself, I love working with people and helping people. I love being the person that helps to advise them and give them countless pieces of important information. And for that matter, fighting for them in escrows. About 1 out of 3 escrows are brutal in this industry. You need somebody that's gonna call an attorney if needed at no cost to you. You need somebody that's gonna have massive correspondence with escrow and the buyer's agent, in this case of a listing obviously, to make sure that they're lined up legally, they're taking care of the documentations. There's multiple deadlines over the course of an escrow. That loan's only got 21 days to happen. If everything's not lined up, it goes beyond 30 days. Either party can do a notice to perform and force that close or pull out of escrow, and guess what? Deposits get messed up. Maybe the seller can't move when they needed to. Lots of pitfalls can happen. And so somebody like me, a hardworking agent, is here to steer you through that process.
Very nice. Everybody out there, get in touch today because you got a true professional who's been selling and helping people purchase real estate for a really long time, all throughout Southern California for that matter. I want to thank you for coming in studio as always, and I know I will see you again very soon.
Thanks so much, Ty. You're a rock star.
Thank you.
Hi, thanks for joining us. I am in studio today with the fabulous Chris Crozier with Pacific Sotheby's International Realty. Today, Chris is going to be talking to us about why it's important to hire an agent.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great subject because sometimes I feel like the title or the job is a little undervalued and kind of underestimated. We actually do a lot of things for our clients, and it involves a range of things, but I'm going to go over some basics. And one of the major items is actually we get more money for your property. There was a study done in, I think it was 2017, NAR did the study, and it came up with people that sell their homes as FSBOs generally get 30% less than the market value. So that 30% is a huge amount of money. And normally, people are so worried about, saving 6% of commission and things like that. But if you really do the numbers, 6% is nothing compared to 30%. So you want somebody who's going to come in, represent your property, and do it professionally to get you top dollar.
And more than that, I mean, there's so many intricate, complex processes that go into selling a home. Having an agent is so important to navigate those issues.
You got paperwork, you got title reports, you got all these different things that you actually have to read, acknowledge, understand. And if you have questions, you actually have to know what to ask. And if you don't know, you don't know. Like, the best surgeon is going to be the best surgeon, but he's not necessarily going to be the best realtor, right? So you really want to have somebody with the discipline and experience to help you navigate these things.
Now, Chris, if you could tell me, something about your role as an agent, what's important to you?
Well, my major role is basically an advisor. So I'm the subject matter expert, especially in this particular area, not in Florida, not in New York, in San Diego, okay? And so people are coming from all over the country, sometimes internationally, and they're like, what do I do? And so depending on their needs or their questions, I have to tailor, sometimes I get documents and different things like that to help support what I'm sharing with them, but you have to guide them in a way where they understand, because not everybody it might be fluent in English, or some folks might not be as sophisticated and need like super refined answers, but ultimately they want to believe in what they're doing. Also, giving a certain amount of experience, you'll find out that certain agents have done all kinds of deals different ways, and I always love the tricky ones, right? And so one of the things I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today is the owner financing. It's a unique way to sell a property where maybe a buyer's credit score is not quite right, but they have a fair amount of cash flow and assets, and a seller owns a property free and clear, or maybe just right around free and clear. And they both have to be understanding of the process, and most of the times they're sophisticated enough and had experience in this particular style of transaction that they know what they're doing.
Absolutely. If you are looking to buy or sell with a seasoned professional, contact Chris Crozier with Pacific Sotheby's. He will make sure you have all the info you need. He will make sure that you have a smooth and problem-free transaction all the way till the end. Chris, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.